Hey, hello, welcome to this very stream. We're starting off today weirdly because instead of immediately going into a speedrun, I found the replacement screen protector for my phone that's been in storage for like so you're the kit card. You're just a warranty card that's probably out of date because this was bought like 3 years ago. You're something. You're a nice cloth. And you are the dust tape. This is different to the one I think it's different to the ones I used to have, but okay. Wipe this phone screen thoroughly with the included alcohol wipe. Alrighty. I like how everyone here just gets to hear me talk about replacing my phone screen. Wait a minute, I need to turn the audio up on myself. There we go. I'm struggling taking apart the little capsule thing. Why does my YouTube studio keep lagging? Wow, this wipe is pathetic. Wipe the phone screen down. Get all the glue from the last screen off. Yo, that is been. Why is my thing just being laggy? Wow, this phone looks so weird with like with it's completely flat because I'm so used to it having the screen protector on it. Damn, this phone's looking pretty. Dry the screen using the included microfiber cloth, ensuring you clean right to the edge of the screen. Okay. Was placing the screen protector easy? I'm still cleaning it. I'm still cleaning the phone for the screen protector. I had to remove the old screen protector off. That was relatively easy. It is so yellow. This is a nice looking phone. I mean, it looks awfully generic. Remove any remaining dust from the screen using the dust removing stickers. Is there any more dust on this? Not really. I'll save those stickers for never. Remove protective layer from the screen protector and align to your device. What are the guide stickers for? It doesn't say. Don't know if that was audible, but... Sorry, I'm super concentrated. I think I may have stopped up the front-facing camera like ever so slightly by like a millimeter, but it's fine because I don't really take photos of myself. Yeah, well, that's a new phone screen protector. Wow, it's so clear because it's not filled with cracks. And then let's put the garbage phone case on it. Wow. Reminds me of 2020. Nice! Well, anyway, let's get into what this stream's actually about, and I need to do load up splits. Was it easy? I mean, putting on screen protectors isn't something that I would classify as difficult. Hey, where's my bitrate? So now you have to do one of these. Oh my god, can I please not get Rob or Bowser? We'll take it. And also, this is on the yellow R4. Actually, I'm gonna say that when I start recording, because last time I did a speedrun, I was like, I need to record the speedruns on onto hard drive so we can get accurate measurements on loading times. You're watching this on a bus public transport. Well, I hope you have speakers in. Oh no, not speakers in. I hope you have headphones. I hope you have speakers in. What does that sentence even mean? I've got iPhone screen replacement all over my desk. In order, and bam. So yeah, let's press the start recording button. So this is with the what's it called? The yellow R4 cart with what's this, an American ROM or something? Actually, I think this is an American ROM. I don't really remember. My normal ROM. But anyway, wow, this stream has not got a lot of viewers right now. What if I give it a slightly better thumbnail first? Sure, the cancelled Dry Bones one. Global hotkeys are on. What are we comparing? We're comparing against personal best. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. That felt like a really fast start. Like, did I accidentally get, perfect start boost there? I may still have the Japan region AR code on from the Jeb stream. But that should be fine. I think that's a legal code to have. Arguably, that would only make my load times worse. But if I do have to restart the run, I hope you guys remind me to turn off that code, or to check that code is turned off. I don't think it is. That felt like a really good F8C. I don't know what to say. That just felt like really good. This Yoshi Falls, however, feels just like any other Yoshi Falls. And my bitrate's gone. See ya. Bitrate, can you like fix yourself? Please? Also, why is the connection icon such an ugly red? Do I just have it like on the wrong pixel by like 1? Vision does not agree with you today. Yeah, people think like internet's the future, but like, you know, it doesn't even like work. But again, yeah, what has ever worked? Internet doesn't seem to be agreeing with this stream either, considering what 5.5% drop rate. That's like real bad. My streams are always funny and/or interesting. I usually strive for funny. One thing I have actually noticed with not about streams but about videos is my videos this year, and also kind of last year, but not as much because there's more videos last year, is a lot of the videos I make are more comedy driven. I'm not presenting a serious idea. I'm presenting a stupid idea. I think it's kind of just because when I like, you know, when it comes to like making stuff, I like making funny things, but the thing is, I'm not that funny, so I can't really do, you know, like, you know, scripted comedy or something like that. And so I've ended up, you know, making a channel about Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart DS modding. And rather than, you know, delve into like your typical tropes being like making your favorite Mario Kart DS mods reality, I'm like, alright, you're getting a figure 8 circuit in a straight line. Yeah, more 9-degree turns and straight is totally what Luigi's Mansion needed. Hey, I fixed it though. And honestly, it was also like kind of, when it comes to that, it's like that's like how you would do like, you know, the fixing Mario Kart DS series is still a part of the ruining Mario Kart DS series. It's not about legitimate fixes to track, it's about bodging something together. So I was going for a wall scissors to bounce. That's why I hit that wall. XC4, do you always just say this is incredible to like every, like, you come in, just say this is incredible and then leave? Yo, that was a... Yo, is it gonna be like an on-par mushroom cup or something? Damn. Fixing Mario Kart DS by ruining it. Yeah. It is called the Ruining Mario Kart DS series. I kind of do want to try and find logical complaints to every Mario Kart DS track and then just apply them in the worst way. Whoop. In the short I edited today, I actually had to deal with the lightning! In the short I edited today, I actually had to deal with Desert Hills footage, which sucks because I need to always change the text color to light blue because it's really hard to see the orange on this track, Moo Moo Farm, and Choco Island 2. Imagine not enough mansions, so we just copy and paste the mansion a few times. It was literally just like, I was literally just like standing around and I was just thinking, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if like, I just duplicated the mansion like a bunch of times and claimed to fix it? And then I was like, hang on a minute, everyone says that Luigi's Mansion's bad because of the outdoor section is not Luigi's Mansion themed. Wow, that's unfortunate. MacBook screens or laptop screens? I haven't used that many MacBooks. A MacBook probably would have a nicer screen because Apple's very proud of them. That's an unfortunate half dodge. Okay. DK got triple mushrooms in third. CPU item, like I tell you. DK was also in the in the wildlife, which is the unlucky cart. So like, how lucky is he? Anyway, that was not a good Delfino square. Between falling onto the dock on lap 1 and getting blue shelled on lap 2. Flower Cup gotta be my weakest cup. Somehow. Foil lightning. I also no lightning. I've got my Yoshi circuit is fine. My Sky Garden is good enough. I am just shockingly bad. I feel like, yeah, Flower Cup probably has less variation in how bad I am. And Lightning Cup just has the absolute stinker that is my skill at Banshee Boardwalk. And how I'm not all that quick at Choco Island. And Sky Garden and Yoshi Circuit are simply just tracks. Jesus. Choco Island's hard to be good at. I think... Oh, it's a shame. I think I've gotten out of... I think my skill at Choco Island, I've gotten out of bad. But I'm definitely not into good. Don't hit me, thank you. How did that not hit me? Why on earth is, like, my YouTube, like, a solid... like, 10 seconds behind? I think it used to be... Actually, I think it was, like, close to 20 seconds and I had to fast forward it. You know what's a toss-up with the Flower Cup where my best course is either Delfino Square or Shroom Ridge. So it's definitely not Desert Hills or Waluigi Pinball. Whoa, I should have been looking at the bottom screen. I was focusing too much on, like, getting a good line that I kind of just forgot how this track works. I can't believe no one hit me. Considering that I don't think that was going that well, losing only 2 seconds really shows how I was actually kind of playing decent. Considering I also got lightning in that cup, which I think is like 4-second loss or something. I was like pretty bad at the start cup. Am I just bad at this game? Anyway, the short I released last night about the 3DS cursed charging method, that one's done extremely well. For some reason. I mean, I can kind of guess why, but I'm still shocked about it. I've been to at least two speedrunning events, and you question if I'm bad at the game. Hey, I'm going to a third one for this category. And it requires me getting to the city by 9 AM. Well, no, by 8:30 AM. I'm using the technique of when falling off, pressing the power of down to get to the floor more fast. Like fast falling Yoshi! When I remember. Shock dodge. How the hell do I do that? I have no idea what you're referring to. Use them because you don't have a DS and a copy of MKDS, but you do have a Wii and MK Wii. Well, you should get MKDS. I was just thinking about playing Mario Kart DS. That's a step on the right direction from the curse that is MK Wii. How did I make it that blue shells don't affect you? The blue shell dodge? I dodged it. By doing like the root cause of all MKDS tech. Snaking. I always find it funny when, I'm surprised it actually took me quite a while to do the goddamn, like, little comic, of attached, like, being, like, bewildered at the blue shell dodge. So I get so many comments about it. But I also think that's the only one that's currently about a live stream rather than the general YouTube Shorts comment section. Oh, that's lucky. I don't think I was in a spot to dodge Dive Mario if it did actually come back to target me. Can I teach you the techniques? You were genuinely good. I am not genuinely good. I am perfectly decent at the game for making content for it, on it. Also, I've made like 2 shorts on it. The second one was better, but just didn't get any traction because the first one was made first and is a bit... I think the first one words things better than the second one does. But the second one is just a generally better explainer. Let's get that. Oh god. What's that there? Have you known that Mario Kart isn't how it looks? Yeah. Like, if you can do a wave dash in Smash Bros. Melee, snaking in Mario Kart DS is a piece of breeze. And I don't even know how to do a wave dash in Smash Bros. Melee. But then when you hit the piranha plant. I mean, I was pretty sure that's what I did. The hardest part about, like, you know, Mario Kart DS is how to control your sanity when a red shell goes around your defensive item. So I'm just trying to go for a wall clip. Imagine a Rogue Alley playing Switch that emulates Wii, that emulates. Oh damn it! Wasn't able to get the mini turbo in time. I don't think a lot of consoles are fairly bad at emulating the one before it because they're simply too weak. I mean, yeah, there's too little difference between them that you can't operate the console and another console inside of it. My drift did not come out, that sucks. Calamity mod ceased development indefinitely. I heard that there's drama behind the scenes of Terraria Calamity. Did I play Calamity? Like, I'm talking years ago. I don't particularly remember liking it, but I don't fully remember. The problem with like playing Terraria is it's kind of just a very slog start because, you know, I always find like the beginning of Terraria to be like the worst part. Because like it's not like the game's hard at that point, it's just super slow, but yeah. Puddings, you screaming know about the Terraria news, or? They haven't seen me playing snaking. If you're hitting walls when you're snaking, then you're clearly doing a poor job at the snaking. Oh, the blue shell. Oh, this is gonna hit me at a really unfortunate time. You're screaming just to scream? Okay. Why did that red shell not target me? I didn't see it. I was reading the messages. The beginning of Terraria is not a good video game. Yeah. When you get Hermes boots is when it starts picking up. What are you guys' favorite video games? Take a look at the screen. Oh wait, no, you can't see it because the time is in the way. It's that dinosaur game by Ubisoft on the Nintendo DS. I kill the mole? How did I do that? Hey, Buddo Puddings, if you are here, I actually remembered to record the video on, what's it called? Onto hard drive. So we can actually do like the timing thing, just find out is the Pico faster than R4's. And get our true calculations. Waluigi is brutal. About MKDS load speeds. In a semi-controlled environment. While I try and beat my time. Hey, bitrate, where are you? None of those three first NTs felt like they should have worked. And that one didn't work? I dare go for the shortcut. Hello. That one looked good. My hop didn't come out. That's the second. Oh, he just bounced a castle. Curious how you for Hollow Knight? Those are two completely different games. You know what's not satisfying? Definitely this speedrun. What the hell have I been doing? There was no way I was dodging that blue shell. I was like, do not be in midair. Alright guys, only one way to save this. Woo! When the music ain't musicking? What? Also, talking about the audio of these streams, the past few... oh my god, I dodged it. Oh, I can't dodge that one though. Yeah, I've started capturing the DS's audio through the headphone jack. It's actually not the headphone jack, it's actually the GBA port one, headphone jack, because it means that both cables just stick out the back of the console. Did I get like no hype from that blue shell? I'm not even trying to explain what I was doing, what my inputs were there. I actually get like that input viewer that Abel has, and so just so you can see my panicked inputs. There's a bird, there's a blue shell. Well, there goes my 4-second lead from the Mushroom Cup. Why are you saying that? Oh, cancel. I accidentally hit a keybind that I have for resetting the splits. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe like doing a 32 track, but I do exclusively just one track. So not like a time trial, but like just 32 track, 32 laps of one track. Nice startup boost. Do like, can we have Formula Kart Wii? We have Formula Kart Wii at home. But the thing is, I'd like to see if there is a way to like, maybe like hijack the random track order. So rather than having to select one track every time, it just, whenever you select random, it'll always pick the same track. Oh, hey, that could be just a way to just force load the same track every time. I think I'm just looking to see like, because you can force character, you can apparently like force a character choice and things like that. That hill completely screwed me over. This run ain't looking good, guys. From a really good Mushroom Cup, and that was it. I mean, the Shell Cup is the most, eye level is the most volatile. You've never seen a Super Circuit CTGP or people good at it? I think like, there definitely are Super Circuit custom tracks, and there definitely are people that are good at Super Circuit. They're kind of scary. But I think the problem may be is that Super Circuit isn't a very good content game. Like, it's like, because it's so low quality, but, you know, because it actually has a lot of details to look at, it becomes kind of just a pixel mess. And you also can't really upscale it as you can with, like, Mario Kart DS. And then also, you know, with its custom tracks, they're not that interesting because they are just a flat image. So you can't really make something good. And then I also think, like, you know, compared to like Super Mario Kart, is also you can't really mod the characters either. Like, you can mod the characters, but they require so much work to look good, whereas in like Super Mario Kart, there's like barely any images. You got like 8 turning directions, or like 8 directions for like the CPUs to like turn around with, and then just like, you know, a win, a lose, a steer left, steer right. It's relatively simple to create a custom character for that game, whereas like with Super, so you got to have like all their weird animations, and there's way more of them. Why? That's the first time that's happened this run. Honestly, the item lock's actually been pretty decent this run for some reason. Wow, we're really already that far behind. I hit the off-road for a split second, because I was waiting for the blue shell, but that caused me to drift longer. Okay, rude. But yeah, it's really funny how, like, you know, Mario Kart modding, you've got, you know, Super Circuit, which is too dull to make mods of. And then you got, like, you know, Mario Kart 8, which is, like, too complicated to make mods on. It's just far too detailed. But again, I suppose, like, you know, Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 probably have vibrant modding scenes because of how simple they are to mod. Or to make stuff for, because they've got bugger all detail. But who knows, I've really only looked at a modding scene of DS and Wii. What's the modding scene of Mario Kart 8 Wii U like? Because, you know, obviously everyone knows about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's modding scene. With Mario Kart World, which is literally impossible to mod. Well, I think that's just new game syndrome. I think, like, you know, every new Nintendo game takes a bit to mod. It's like Mario Wonder. Why did Mario Wonder take, like, literally 0 time to mod? I suppose it's also released on, like, what, a 4-year-old console at that point. So, you know, they already had emulators and dumping tools created, whereas the Switch 2 is rance makers. But yeah, it's going to be interesting how, you know, when they do figure out how to crack the Switch 2 with, like, and, like, get into, like, Mario Kart World modding, how they're going to deal with it. Well, there's going to be a lot of custom tracks on exclusively Rainbow Road. That felt like a really good Frappe Snowland. I don't know what to say. Who plays a fib on directly their line in Mario Kart? A speedrun against easy CPUs. But there's a blue shell and there's a blooper. I was kind of worried about the spacing there, but I decided not to really look and just kind of just hope. Yep. Kind of the problem where, like, whenever I hit a wall, I end up kind of becoming like a magnet to it. Where I try to do like another drift rather than just get away from the wall. I think I can beat Berry Park in 30 seconds. But yeah, what are Mario Kart 8 mods currently like? Because I haven't really focused on them. And like, maybe I could do like... Now that I am doing like my, you know, my alternate Wednesday streams on, that I want to do on like other Mario Karts. Maybe having another use of the Wii U would be a good thing to have. Oh, we saved a second, guys! Pitch got hit by that blue shell. I was in kind of a flow state at Berry Park. I know I was kind of yapping, but like, damn, I was kind of like going well. My instant, however. Oh, I didn't hop. Also, was that the completely wrong section of the track? Is this on a mod? This is on a Flash Cup, but this is a base game. Anyway, I think I was in too much of a flow state at that Cooper Beach. I ended up playing like, I did a really stupid mistake, but who cares? This run's already basically dead. Everyone knows the Wii U is a good console. I do not think the Wii U is that amazing. like from the minimal amount of use that I've used it for, because you know I'm like, the channel kind of recovered when I got it, so I was like, oh. Or the channel kind of recovered to its video making Mario Kart DS state when I got it. I was like, oh, I can't really use this for playing other games. Yeah, I understand why this failed in terms of like, because things don't just fail because they're marketed poorly. I mean, it's a big reason, but it's not the sole reason. Long dodge. But yeah, using it is like a handful. It's like, why does it? Why? Is there a benefit to using a flash cart? Slightly faster load times. It also means I don't need to pull out Mario Kart DS out of its case. Because trying to put a game into this DS is really annoying to do, because the cartridge port is between the headphone jack and the power and the capture card cable. But also, here's like the weird question of like, if the Wii U didn't have the gamepad, would have it been any more or less of a failure when trying to compete with the other consoles? Like, they basically just made it like Wii 2 instead of like Wii U. They get like, like, you know, it's a normal console. It's more powerful. It uses Wii Motion Epic Edition. Oh, that unlightning hop made it real annoying to do. It was like, yeah, like, what could Nintendo done other than release basically a Switch version of the Wii U? After the release of the Wii. Was Wii U always doomed? The best Nintendo console gimmick is probably the dual screen. Yeah, which probably makes... Yeah, it probably is. Now, their best gimmick is the Game Boy's low price. It probably wouldn't have failed as hard. Yeah, that is true. But also, I feel like the problem with, like, the Wii U is, compared to, like, the Nintendo DS, is, like, you know, if you look at the Wii U, you go, oh yeah, it should, like, you know, the DS works so well. The Wii U is basically the exact same thing as a DS. It's got a top screen that you can't really interact with other than it's a screen. And then you've got the bottom screen, which is, you know, it's got the touch, it's a screen. But it's like, oh, you can't the disconnect between a TV and the gamepad is way worse than the top screen and bottom screen of any DS. Because there's, like, you can't make them one screen because it's too disorientating. Oh, come on, Donkey Kong. That's why I hate the heavyweights. Nintendo marketed the NES well enough to save the video game industry. They couldn't market their most successful console. Yeah, well... The thing is, like, you look at NES games and you look at, like, goddamn Atari games, it's like, huh? Like, the generational the graphical difference between the two must have been insane. Like, 1 year after Nintendo console release, everyone forgot about the console's features and makes games about it. It's like any Switch 2 games that have been... How many first-party Switch 2 games have made use of the goddamn mouse gimmick? Is that the only feature difference of... Is that the only unique feature of the Joy-Con 2? Fish. The one with wheelchairs. Didn't people kind of not like that one because it was so dull and boring, it's like worse than ARMS? Which was just boring. And then there's... Fish Part 2. Nice, a wall. Can't be Banshee Boardwalk without absolutely failing it. Fish the third. No. You love Wii U because it's Wii and GameCube with additional games. I always find the backwards compatibility argument kind of funny when it comes to talking about games and things, like about a console's worth. Especially when it comes... There's this one comment about a person questioning why is the DSi included in the Nintendo DS. Like... But yeah, you know, it's like... I always mock people for hating that the DSi didn't have a GBA slot, but it's like, who was playing... When did the DSi release? Like 2010s? Why is Wii U not backwards compatible with GameCube games? Well, the disk drive doesn't accept them, so it could be something they changed the disk drive technology is to just like not allow to just like cheaper or something. But then it's also, you know, you have to include the GameCube and memory card ports on it. And considering, you know, the family Nintendo Wii's didn't have them, it's like they probably weren't really having any of those ports in stock. And also claiming that your console is backwards compatible with GameCube games. I don't really think it's a great selling tactic. Selling tactic. Like, considering the amount of times that, you know, Xbox and PlayStation have claimed about backwards compatibility and they kind of just, like, strip it later on because it's not really worth it. Nintendo's probably done the maths and been like, there's no real point to, you know, making things backwards compatible. Like, too far. I think it's different nowadays because systems are now so similar. Like, the graphical fidelity of, you know, like the first Nintendo Switch games and like what's currently being released on the Switch 2 is like not all that extreme. Hey, Electro. Don't sell your Wii U, it's just my opinion. Yeah. I might as well keep the Wii U because, like, what else am I gonna do with it? Oh, well, there goes my PB. Real shame. Thank God. I saw Mario get the lightning as the blue shell's approaching. I'm like, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Well, still under an hour, so. That's all we strive for. If I can keep it under 1 hour, then I'm all good for Oz Speedrun, which is in 2 months. It's October 10th, and it is currently August 10th, so put it in your calendars. Even though it would have been, even though it's like 9 AM, so like, get your current time now and subtract, no wait. Daylight savings happens the week before Oz Speedrun, so, or week before PAX, so. Nice dream, you're just raging in Retro Rewind online. Oh yeah, I could never. Anyway, what are the CPU rankings? 222 for DK, that's always funny. And no ties? No ties. Except the one on DK. Haha. Okay, let's stop that recording and let's also make my DS hate me. We're going to change to the Pico. God, the Pico is so nice how it like always attacks. How it always detects like first try. Here we go. The R4s take their fair try. DK Waluigi again, okay. Bro, like the CPUs, they are easy CPUs because when you get a Pico game card, I just got it from like AliExpress for like, you get it for like literal like $1. Let's go, let's type AliExpress into an incognito window. Let's type in DS Pico. Network protocol error. DS Pico. It's $17, $15, $15, $10 in a kind of ugly looking 3D printed shell. Free with any purchase. $10, but in like some cool shiny plastic. $8. And those are Australian dollars, so... You're still hurt by the time I've been missed mission mode PB by 3 seconds. Remember that one time I missed a 32 track PB by hitting a banana right at the end of Yoshi Circuit? No, I didn't miss a PB. I got a PB. I missed the sub of 1 hour by hitting a banana on the last lap. So I ended up having like 1 hour, 1 second. A Pico is like an R4, but a bit better. And like open source and all that garbage. No one, despite the fact how much they've hyped up the goddamn USB port in the DS Pico, I still haven't seen any use for it outside the USB examples that were there at the beginning. Like, surely someone can make a game card that makes the DS act like a game controller for the computer. Why is that not one of them? I would love that. Convert Pico card price in Russian rubles, please. I cannot do that because prices are different depending on your location. So, I don't know, you load up AliExpress. Then there's also like postage and things. I gotta buy things from AliExpress, but the postage was like one quarter of the price of the total. And I was like, what the hell? Anyway, my global hotkeys are on. Yeah, let's keep talking when I'm in a race. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. You got a Mario Galaxy figure at Tesco, and the till said it was a yo-yo, so you got it for. Oh, the till said it was a yo-yo. I'm guessing. You got for £5. That's like a tenner. That's like 10 Aussies. The blue one. The blue note, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know my colours of Australian notes. You have lots of fund? What are you funding with my streams? Got a bargain. What am I doing? That should have been so free to dodge. I actually am considering for Oz Speedrun, because it's 32 track, I kind of want to say like every blue shell dodge that I miss is like a price. It's like $5 I have to donate or something. But yeah, it's really funny trying to do something is when you got like those sort of challenges, it's like, you know, you don't want to make it seem like you don't want to donate a lot of money, but just like 10 seconds. Don't question the Carter foreigners. I'd like to stop getting hit by red shells, please. I also like my internet to stop dropping out on exclusively Yoshi Falls. Oh my god, the amount of red shells. Playing Splatoon Raiders on your Switch too. What on earth is that spelling of bought? Bout. Boxed. It on Saturday. Who put that bid there? It's right on my line. Congrats with purchase. Congratulations, you stimulated the economy during these trying times. Nice. Impressive dodge, was it though? That was a pretty bog standard dodge. You're trying to do that for a while. You can get like, I've got a ROM hack with a handful of AR codes that are, that like, you know, increase the amount of blue shells you can get, and that's a pretty good way of learning how to do dodges. We can just keep playing. It looks impressive until you realize blue shell dodges aren't that hard. Yeah, arguably PRB is harder than a blue shell dodge, and yet way more people are like, oh my god, PRB. I wonder how many Mario Kart DS players can actually do blue shell dodges, considering yeah, it's a completely different technique. The thing is, not that many players have actually done like 32 track times or like mission mode times. That's the only reason why I even appear half decent, or why I'm ranked half decently, is because what the heck? Is because there aren't all that many people who have done full game or proper speedruns. Can you do it in the egg cart? You can do it with every cart in the game. Trust me, I've done it, and I actually want to do it again, but not anytime soon. I want to do a really long stream where I have to get every blue shell, every cart with a blue shell dodge, or a blue shell dodge with every cart in one stream. Is blue shell dodge on Poltergeist hype? No. I have to get a card of every blue shell dodge. Did I really say that? I am, man, champion of speaking here. Do I speedrun 100% in MKDS? I have not done a 100% speedrun in this game, but I want to at some point, but I don't know when. Because my internet and my general schedule isn't that free. Well, 100% is doing 50cc GP, 100cc GPs, 150cc GP, mirror mode GP, mission mode, and unlock every staff ghost, which is another 32 track GP at 150cc. So it's actually, I think it's more than 4.5 hours. Because what, it takes like an hour to do each 32 track at 150cc, and there's 3 of them. So that's 3 hours, plus the 100cc and 50cc's. And then mission mode, which you all need to then get 3 stars on. If you failed them, any of them first try to restart the entire run. I'm not going to do that because I value my time too much. I will just eat the cost of that 5-minute GP. Have I got the Sims 2 DS? I barely have any DS games. If you were here and you saw me changing my ROMs, you got to see a lot of my DSs I own on the Pico, or that I have on the Pico. And like, they're all like my most common games. Yeah, nah, that sounds, no, yeah, that sounds grueling. So I think it's actually close to like 7-8 hours to do 100% MKDS. I would like to invent a run that is doing 32 track into every mission. Like kind of just like Mario Kart, like the Mario Kart DS experience or something, where it's like the main tracks and the other game mode, or battle mode. The staff ghosts. The staff ghosts aren't really that hard when it comes to sneaking. There's only like 2 or 3 that are difficult, and then the rest of them you just gotta make sure you don't play like an idiot. You don't really like that in time trials. Some vehicles get 1 or 2 shrooms. Well, that's 2/3 of the carts get 1 or 2 shrooms. It's every standard card gets 2, and every light card gets 1. It's kind of a stupid system. Okay, so it actually takes like 6 hours. There's only like, what, 3 or 4 times on the board. There's like Abel, Puddings, Charles, and someone else done, or was it only those 3? So I have a guaranteed top 4. I have a guaranteed and likely top 4, actually, is the correct statement. This is really solidifying how much worse the second run is compared to the first run. But yeah, I would like to do a 100% run at some point. I just don't know when would be a smart time. Well, smart is not even... yeah, it'd never be a smart time to do it, but... yeah. I was thinking about doing a 100% run when I got good internet, but my internet still isn't good, so... Your grandma got a charge for the DS so you can play it late at night. What does that even mean? You didn't have a charge for the DS? did your DS have like a wireless charging mod, so you can only charge it on like an actual stand, so you couldn't actually use it like wireless, like away from the charging, like a dock or something? Like what? You lost the charger, right? Shouldn't that mean that you're able to play the DS at any point in time? You're able to use the relatively cheap electricity of the middle of the day to play the DS when you use the battery when the price is more expensive. That truck again. I was reading chat and I got hit by the same truck. Whoa, when I didn't hit that, I'm also the banana behind it. Whoa, I feel disorientated for some reason. That is weird. No, I think it's only two. I don't think GBL Luigi Circuit Snake. I think it's just Coop Beach and Donut Plains where they do something that looks like a snaking. But have you seen that one random video on Nintendo's website about Mario Kart DS? That not only features snaking, it features a goddamn blue shell dodge. On DK Fast, in fact. Why did my buttons not press? What's my favorite DS model? OG DS. It's in fact the DS that I'm currently using. Mostly out of necessity because it's the only one that has a capture card mod. Otherwise we'll still be doing these runs on the Wii U and I would probably have a new PB by now. I haven't gotten closer to getting that PB. Have I even been a 5950? No, I definitely have. Another blue shell, bud. I hit a wall! Hitting snow tracks. This run ain't going great. I also realized my icon is not really pointed at me at all. Hate walls and blue shells. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of walls. I don't think my life would be the same without them. And YouTube is buffering my video despite the fact I'm not doing anything wrong. I should just load traction. Yeah. How? I hate these red shells. That's what I hate. Grumble, grumble. Oh, God. Why on earth is my YouTube, like, entire, like, a lap behind? Like, my preview. General reminder to look at the time on the stream, and then look at the time of your real clocks. Or the, you know, the clock of the device you're watching on, because they should be like 10 seconds apart. Although this stream seems to be stream's acting weird for me, so I don't know, it could be more on your end. But when in doubt, do, like, you know, pretend that, like, you know, it's a sponsored segment, and it's like, you know, what you do in a sponsored segment where you just like rapidly taps, like, skip ahead until it's over. With, like, you know, the arrow key, or, you know, like tapping the side of your screen. You know, tap Sample's head. Give him pats. Right, anything in Mario Kart's that damn lightning. I think the red shell Mario Kart DS is just more annoying. Those lightning, you know, that's just part of the game. But, like, you know, the goddamn red shell, it's like, how am I meant to play against this? Pre-placing the bananas in the middle of the road? You can't even tell what the middle of the road is. Ow. I was looking at the chat box. Talking about the lightning. Can you outrun a blue shell in MKDS? You can simply dodge it. But no, not really. Blue shells actually kind of take shortcuts in this game. It's kind of weird. What? What is he doing? What is bro actually pressing? Hey, it's on the snow level, you forgot what it was called. Well, considering there's only been one snow level, it's either DK Pass, unless you were here for the first run, in which case it could have been Frabo Snowland. Or DK Pass again. guys, I'm not playing well. Spoiler alert. This run already had more time loss than the first run. Damn, this stream sounds so much worse compared to the last streams. I wonder why. Probably because I started off by repairing my goddamn, or replacing my goddamn phone case rather than actually starting the stream. But also, you know, the eternal disappointment that is speedrun streams suck. No one likes speedrun streams. Is it because I'm bad at the game? I had my hand too hard pressed on the shoulder button. I just did not even release it correctly for that blue shot dodge. I'm tired. The stress of trying to make an entire video in one day. Because I love speedrunning streams. I think you will like the mission mode speedrun streams a bit better than the 32 track, because 32 track's kind of dull compared to like mission mode. Everyone's like, oh my god, mission mode streams look technical. And 32 track speedruns are technical, but it's kind of just like the exact same technique over and over again. What is he doing? Honest to God, what is he doing? Just impressed by how good I am. This is a horrible example. Assuming I'm good, literally look like any other player. It's always funny how I position myself as like, the worst player and like the worst MKDS modder. Yet like, I'm like one of the like more active people of both categories. Like, yeah, I am actually probably without a doubt the worst active Mario Kart DS modder. Maybe not the worst active Mario Kart DS player, but I'm certainly not improving. Maybe like like one of them yearbook thing where it's just like least improved. That'd be me. Damn it. I really want the mushroom. Don't know what I'd use it for. It's always funny how I can dodge a blue shell and not even recognize I've dodged it simply because of my eternal yapping. And then as soon as I need to concentrate on dodging a blue shell, I'm just like, I hit a wall, I suffer mini turbo, I hit some grass. I'm like, huh. I perfectly avoid that item box. How? I've started to become really good at perfectly missing item boxes. How are the CPUs in GP mode easy, medium, or hard? I think they've got their own difficulty. My mini turbo did. My drift button didn't work for some reason. Yeah, for some reason. Blame it on that. I'm gonna take apart this DS and like blow at the DS and just see. Take the dust out of it. Okay, that shortcut's actually relatively easy to do. You just need to make sure you kind of just like attack it at a really, you gotta try going as forward as possible. But the CPUs in Grand Prix mode are definitely more on the harder end. I think it may be different on each CC. I don't really know. But like one of the things I hate about, I don't really speedrun GPs because I hate dealing with the CPUs. Because, they're getting blue shells and lightnings way more frequently because they're just hitting more, they hit like an extra item box or two in the run or in the race, per race. And it's also just closer to you, so they're more aggressive and things like that, and more of them get the startup boost. And also, you can't decide to not get any of the heavyweights. I'm pondering whether or not I should learn the pipe shortcut, but I have been but yeah, I don't actually know how to do Stringless pipe shortcut. And I haven't asked yet, and I have 2 months. You did not know that shortcut works streamless? There's like, I think the only streamless shortcut, or the only mushroom shortcut that is possible in a non-PRB 32 in a non-PRB 32 track is like the Sky Garden Unintended. Where is that blue shell? There it is. I did not think I was going to get that many turbo. I thought I had a bit more time. We put a banana there. This run may be over an hour, which is unideal. But then it'll be over an hour by like literally seconds. You always believe they were easy on 50, medium on 101, and hard on 150, but you have no way of confirming that. No, I remember seeing in like, I don't remember how correct it was in old toolbox. I think they got rid of it in new toolbox. They realized it wasn't really correct. But the I put to do that. This one may accidentally appear as a goal because of that, but who knows. If it's a PB, we'll retime it. If it's not a PB, then like it's probably not going to be a PB. Yeah, if I remember in modding, they actually had a separate CPU difficulty slider for like tracks and things. Although no one really touched it because it was kind of a stupid, dumb setting that didn't really do that much. Don't know why I decided to like try and lock in on moving farm. I definitely was not locked in. Or I definitely wasn't doing well to warrant a lock in, but this is when I lock in on. The end of my stream said hi and I watched 8 dog videos and I'm still streaming. It's only been 2 hours. Stream is lagging and it's 30 seconds behind. You may want to like do ye old sponsored segment special. Because I'm only about 10 seconds behind, which is average. I think it's supposed to be closer to like 7, but it'll take 10. Sometimes when there's like a small, like, sometimes this I mean, I've noticed this a lot for some reason in this stream. It doesn't normally happen. Is, yeah, whenever there's a small, like, lag or something, what'll happen is, because this stream allows you to, scroll, no, what word is it? Scrub. Because I allow the setting to scrub, through the stream, as it's going, it means it doesn't keep you at the live point like, say, a Twitch stream. And so rather than prioritizing being live, it kind of prioritizes you getting the whole stream, which just slowly over time means that every microscopic delay adds a few extra frames to your playback. Now, this actually, I think this is going to count as a gold. Whoops. Whoa, guys, I'm so good. Make sure I don't save this split. That was a gold split? No, because I actually didn't do the split at the end of Rainbow Road. But when you said that it was like starting Shell Cup already in the red, I was like, hang on, I forgot to split. But that would have been probably a pretty good one. Because it says, what, negative 28. So if I did, like, if I did that 28 seconds within the stream, it would have been a, Toad. How'd that bump me so far? I know it's like four-wheel cradle, but it is Toad in the four-wheel cradle. Yeah, it's a blue shell, I don't need a dodge. Let's go. How on earth did I not hit the wall? Sometimes it hits your frame perfectly. No, there's a bit of leeway in getting hit. But the problem is that if it's slightly too early, you end up getting like kind of like the spin out hit of the blue shell as well. It's just worth just to learn how to dodge the blue shell traditionally. You don't need to be good at Snake, you just need to be able to be good at getting an MT. It's also actually a lot easier to do a blue shell dodge on Front-based Snowland, I'm pretty sure, because it gives you an even bit more leeway compared to like normal service tracks. Also the mud section on Luigi's Mansion. You actually do 100cc dodges on those. Which is why it's super important to yeah, Luigi's Mansion at least, because you know this entire track is snow. My drift went the wrong way. I mean, if you're saying me as in, if you're saying I got first place, I would hope it would be, I hope I'll be getting first place, because I'm doing a 32 track speed run, and I would hopefully be beating the CPUs. Am I familiar with calling a blue shell a blueberry pie? No. I don't think, those kind of pies aren't really, like, common, like, when people say pies, I think of like a completely different, I think of like, you know, like an Aussie meat pie. Rather than like the American like apple pies and things like that, where it's got like nice like crisscross pattern on top. Oh heck. So we don't really inherit the vernacular of whatever a pie is. Wow, we're doing that bad. Yeah, it's from MKDS. I've seen TWD or Enemy. I didn't used to watch them, but then I just kind of found the videos boring like 3-4 years ago. Actually, it could be even close to 5 years ago. They've been around for a while. I've been around for a while. My god. That's scary. Oh, cool. Another red shell. Oh, at least real bananas. Oh, and a blue, but just for me. How kind. Hey, Dalton, if you're just gonna keep saying stupid stuff, I'm gonna time you out. That hit me with triples. I really should get another moderator for these streams. Don't live in stupid time zones. DKY. You humble 60-second ban to see if they get the point. Oh, that's why the stream is so far behind. We're doing the stream just to laugh. That's why I don't really have subscribers turned on for these. It's because it's either like a stupidly long time someone has to wait, or if I have it like instantly, then it's like they're just going to subscribe and just unsubscribe, or I'm not going to gain a meaningful subscriber. You're not in Australia, that doesn't really matter. the internet's pretty fast. Arguably, Australia is the arguably Australia is the worst link in the entire connection. Just focus on the mushroom. I didn't know this was a blue shell. Why was the word LARP chosen for this recent phenomenon of impersonations, but generally a positive impersonation of another channel? Or no, it's more an impersonation of another YouTube channel or personality in a generally positive or generally positive or I don't know what word I'm looking for. Well, super bounce. Because the LA in LARP stands for live action. Oh, you know, maybe miss my startup boost. Bit of role playing. So normally took it from nerds and started using it. I think it's just nerds taking it from different nerds. But considering like a lot of these like LARP channels are generally more their name is generally like a pun. Or not really a pun, but more of like a wordplay that involves the use of the word LARP, and LARP's a very much more useful term. So I wonder if the first person that used LARP was like specifically because like it started with L or had that kind of syllable structure. And then yeah, everyone else kind of joined the bandwagon of using a term that's become highly advertisable. Like if you want to signify that your channel is a impersonation channel, it'll they use the word LARP, then it'll be more like brand recognition. By the way, I did mute them. Oh, I did time them out. Toad! I did time them out for 10 minutes. I meant to do 5, but I accidentally hit 10. Whoops. How dare I? Wow, this run is bad. You know, in the corner of the time you look at it and you pause it. Oh yeah, it's PM, not AM. Come on, Mushroom Bridge. As someone that as someone that does not care about Mario Kart Double Dash, I really like Mushroom Bridge in this game. And is it because I'm good at it? Who knows? Ah! The speedboat's on the bridge? I get strictly because I'm good at it. Oh yeah. What are we? We're nearly 2 minutes above. So that's... Hopefully we get the sub 1 hour 1 minute, but probably... I would like a sub 1 hour 30 seconds. You'll make a hack for MKDS where you put a card in the GBA slot and you get 32 more tracks and more characters. Like, that sounds cool, but A, I don't think that's possible at all, considering that Mario Kart DS doesn't have any sort of GBA communications. And B, you could just make a ROM hack, because every person that is interested in playing MKDS ROM hacks could just... you know, you can just use a flash card. You're modding MKW recently, you've been thinking about modding MKDS. You're going to find it so much easier. Like, you're going to be like, oh my god. These are actually like custom made tools and not things that have been rejigged from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Fish. I mean, you do have a very more limited poly count than MKW, but like, you know, just like the idea of making it myself. Well, something like the other thing is also when it comes to like making custom content for this game is that a lot of people, Fish Part 2, a lot of the install base of Mario Kart DS mods are people playing on emulators. And so in order to get the largest install base, you don't really want to rely on something stupid like the DS GBA communications. Fish Part 3. Oh, lightning. For your modding MK7, your skills from that game moved over to Wii. What? So in a while, you're just gonna move to Mario Kart Double Dash. Probably don't even want to distribute it. But yeah, the general thing is MKDS already doesn't have any communication with the DS, so you'll be needing to use a custom MKDS ROM anyway in order to get anything from the gimmick. Would it be cool? Yeah, probably, but it's like not really something that's possible. Perhaps. You're gonna make the tier list of what Mario Kart game is the easiest to mod. You wish my stuff was possible DS and Double Dash? Yeah. Well, obviously I don't know anything about Double Dash, but like, I would love a My Stuff styled folder, or even just an application for MKDS. Like, really like an application, like, if people like release their custom tracks in like, you know, a format that was like, basically a text document of everything. You know, like I said, all the map coordinates and other garbage, and then we just had a tool where you just put in that track, you told it what track you wanted over, it'll spit out the ROM. Kind of like Freelit's track replacer thing, but like even more streamlined. That would be epic. But obviously, I can't make that because I'm not allowed code. How to get that fish emoji? Channel members. There's also a handful of other emojis that people don't use. It's only $1 a month. Well, you know, well, American dollars, like what, $1.50 Aussies? Pog sample is like the funniest one because like I knew I had to call it Pog Samp. Like when I figured out I could do that, I was like, oh yes, amazing. The problem is that the face structure of the look of the Pog face doesn't really translate to my art style very well. You remember someone made a custom track for Arcade GP2? Someone's made a custom track for the goddamn demo version of Mario Kart DS. Oh, well, we're above an hour. And we're probably not going to be getting that sub 1 hour 30 seconds, so... Ew. Eh, 48. Oh my god. That was a bad run. My hand hurts. You could see tour CTs happening after the servers are gone. Yeah, probably. Sub 101. Yep. That was a bad run. Next. 221 points on Daisy, 88 on Peach. I think DK was on 66 or something. Yep. No ties though again. Real sad. Love it. We like our ties. Why do you want crash percent? It's not that interesting. I'm also shockingly bad at crash percent. I do not even have, well,
Let's go already.
woo, that was bad. Speaking of modding, someone put the DS models on animations to M7, MK7, they look good. I haven't heard about that, so maybe I should look into it. Guys, do you think I have enough MKDS ROMs? By the way, this one's MKDS, as is this one. And this one. How fast can I make the game break? Probably about this fast. I didn't even remove it. I tapped on it slightly. Exit. Do not save those splits because I messed up the splits. Let's go. What do you think my GBA game is? Whoa. I do have a different layout for GBA games. Can I do this or something? Whoop! I can't. Here we go.
Here we go.
Your crash percent time is pretty decent somehow. I mean, it's like 4 times on the well, we go speedrun.com/MKDS. I think it's category extensions. Crash percent. The world record is 5 and 174 milliseconds. Second place is 2 people with 5 seconds and 189 milliseconds. Then we get into 4th place with 4 people with 5 seconds and 210 milliseconds. Then 8th with a whole lot of people. Then 21st, 34th, 51st, which includes me, 60th, 73rd, 76th, 80th, 88th, 90th, 93rd, 96th. We still haven't had 2 numbers sequentially. 99th. There's been 145 runs and about 6 unique values. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Yep, we did it. Nice. Yeah, by so many bugs, you can't even imagine how it is in Australia. It's not that bad. You just make sure you wear your bug repellent. And also, I'm Melbourneian, where it's not stupidly hot. Did I beat all missions and bosses? Well, yeah, I used to be 8th worldwide in doing every mission in this game. Okay, like look at these fast strats. I had to learn. And hated learning. Why did I just do that? I had to sit down and teach Hyphen how to do this boss. Hey, I'm now a master at it. Not a master at it. Hey, I'm now pretty good at it. Did I get Rob? Not on this ROM. What chat didn't have to teach me though was Wiggler. Oh, damn, I missed the last strike. That's fine, though. Hey, that was a pretty good wiggle fight. Wish I could get that in a run. Did I get 100%? I don't think I've got it on this save. Also, I need to fix this graphic. Why is it taken from that bar? It should be this bar. Little spoiler into how that graphic works. Yeah, this ROM's not it. But if I grab the MKDS, yes, it is in the case. Thank God. I didn't feel like opening every DS I have. Do MKDS CPUs rubber band much? Not particularly. What console do I think is the best? Not the goddamn Wii U. Look at that, 3 stars. 3 stars. I have the Rob on this one. And all 36 cards. And, was the emblem... I think the emblem on this one's a Hoik logo. Yeah. When did I put the word hyphen there? That looks ugly. This used to be the logo of the channel. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream there because I can't be stuffed. It's a work of art. The Hoik, the original the original Dash Hoik logo was not what I would consider good. Anyone playing playing any godforsaken game on this godforsaken platform? Nope. We love YouTube. Anyway. Oh, bad clap. Anyway, that's the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Don't really have a lot to say about this one. The next stream is probably the Wednesday stream where I'll be doing something. Who knows? Other than that, you can become a channel member and get early access to the next Hyphen Hoik video. I think that's a pretty good deal. And you also get like the emojis we were talking about earlier and a few other cool things. But otherwise, I'm really bad at 32 track, huh?